Second down and 13. Oh, baby. Unbelievable. Jack Jones.
What's up, Raider Nation? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to this channel and you would like to support the channel, please hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 2,000 subscribers, so please join the channel and become a member as well. Also, please like this video so we can get at least to 200 likes. And last thing, leave me a comment. I'll definitely respond to you guys. Well, Raider Nation, as you guys might have heard, Jack Jones has been going off on the Patriots organization and as the Patriots fan base as a whole. And quite frankly, they deserve that. You know, the Patriots have been the NFL's #1 villain for the last 20 plus years. They've been to countless Super Bowls and they won 6 Super Bowls, all thanks to Tom Brady and one of the best coaches of all time, Bill Belichick. And their fan base has been spoiled for many years, and they're a little stubborn, they're a little cocky, and rightfully so. Like I said, they've won 6 Super Bowls in the last 20 something years. But the New England, Boston area as a whole, all those fans are a lot cocky. They got a chip on their shoulder, and like I said, rightfully so. Their teams have won plenty of championships these last 20 years. The Celtics, the Boston Bruins, the Red Sox, and of course the Patriots. So all of their fans could be a little bit of jerks at some point. And Jack Jones has had enough. He put them on blast saying that, you know, when he was over there, they didn't mention anything about him being a cancer to the team, or they never talked about any of his priors before joining the Patriots. And now that he's a Raider, now that he's embraced the Raider way, the Raiders culture as a whole, now they have nothing but negative things to say about the guy. And you know what? I'm all here for it. Go ahead and talk your shit, Jack Jones. You're a Raider now. Jack Jones is exactly the epitome of what it is to be a Raiders defensive player. He's going to talk his shit. He's going to be up in your face all game long. And when he makes plays, he's going to let you know what the hell he's doing. And rightfully so. Like I've been saying, Raider Nation, he is exactly what it is to be a Raider. You know, he's got the swag, he's got the leadership, and he definitely brings all that juice to the games on Sundays. You know, there's plenty of players that can speak on his behalf how much of that DB room has changed ever since he came over to the Las Vegas Raiders. Trayvon Merrick, Amik Robertson, Nate Hobbs, they all love this guy. Amik isn't on the team anymore, but when he was on the team, he was saying just all the juice that Jack Jones was bringing was much needed. You know, he brought that fire in that DB room. You know, for the most part, our DBs don't really talk that much, other than really Nate Hobbs. Whenever he makes a big play, he'll go ahead and talk his shit, but not on the same level as a Jack Jones. And that's why I love Jack Jones. I love him, how he brings that swagger and how he talks his shit in and out during the game. Like I've been saying for a while now, we have missed a top corner, a lockdown corner on the Raiders defense for as long as I can remember. The last true corner that the Raiders had was Nnamdi Asomugha, and that was around 10 years ago. So I hope Jack Jones can continue to elevate, to continue to get better, because we're really going to need him to be that lockdown corner come next year. As of right now, I don't expect the Raiders to draft a corner in the first round. I know they've met with some top corners in this draft process, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do get a corner in the first round, but I just wouldn't expect it. I would rather them go and shore up that right side of the offensive line, go get them a guard, or maybe even go get a right tackle if the best player available is a right tackle, and like I said, he drops to 13, then let's go get him. You know, a guy like Joe Alt from Notre Dame, I would love that guy to be a Raider. But, you know, the fact that Jack Jones talk his smack and the way he is, a lot of teams put up red flags on this guy. There's a reason why he dropped in the draft and went to the Patriots. The Patriots are known to get guys of this caliber that have a chip on their shoulder, that have some type of priors in college, in high school, and you know, they usually think that with the Patriot way, they can mold the player and make him change. And in the end, they released him, and the Raiders were quick to pounce on this guy and bring him in. Why? Because of Antonio Pierce. Antonio Pierce has known Jack Jones since he was in high school. He coached him in high school. He recruited him to Arizona State, and now he brought him over from the Patriots over to the Raiders. And it was quite funny because when he was available on the waiver wire, Antonio Pierce came out and said that he approached Mark Davis and asked him if we could bring in Jack Jones. And Mark Davis said, "Really? You really want to bring in this guy? You know, you just became the interim head coach. Are you really sure you want to bring a player of this caliber to the Raiders?" And he didn't bring him right away. He let him sleep on it about 2 days. And the next time Antonio Pierce went up to Mark Davis, he said, "This time I'm not asking you. I'm telling you I want this guy on our team." And he could mold him and he could get him in line. And sure enough, he's kept him in line. He hasn't had no penalties, no unsportsmanlike conduct, no personal penalties, and that's exactly what I love. Antonio Pierce knows how to get the most out of his players. He knows how to tote that line. Like I said, he made the Jordan rules for Patrick Mahomes. He never said that we're gonna be dirty and hit him when he's without the ball, but we sure as hell gonna make our presence felt. We're gonna let you know our style of football, our brand of football, the Raider way. Like I said, I love Jack Jones with the Raiders, especially with Antonio Pierce at the helm. I expect both of those two guys to be on the roster at the same time. Once Antonio Pierce goes, Jack Jones might be out the door with him. But nevertheless, I expect this marriage to really go far. We own Jack Jones' rights for the next 2 seasons. So let's see what he can do with the Raiders. If he can continue to get better this year. He had a great first year with the Raiders. That was his second year in the NFL, and I expect him to be even better next year. He had 2 big pick sixes in back-to-back weeks against the Kansas City Chiefs where he stared down Patrick Mahomes. That was lovely. And then the following week, he had one of the best pick sixes ever in the NFL of history with that, with that one-handed interception behind the back. So like I'm saying, Raider Nation, go ahead and talk your shit, Jack Jones, as long as you can back it up. Because you and Antonio Pierce are starting to put a big target on your guys' back next year. The whole NFL knows how we're coming. We went and signed Christian Wilkins. They know just how well our defense was last year, and we're going to be even better. So, it ain't a secret anymore. We all know, the whole NFL knows exactly how the Raiders are. They know that we're coming. Now it's all about, now that they know we're coming, how are we going to respond? Are we going to be that team that everyone expects us to be? Or are we going to fold and let us get walked all over? So that does it for this video. Let me know how you guys feel about Jack Jones talking his shit about the Patriots fans, about their organization as a whole, about their media. And like I said, I'm all here for it. I know Raider Nation loves it because that's just how we are. That's how the Raider fan base as a whole is. We talk our shit and we stand on our shit. Like AP said, we're going to smoke our shit and we're going to talk our shit because this is the Raider way. And until next time, Raider Nation, peace.